Hi, my name's Delia Monk. I work for Flea Winter Travel Agency and we specialise in tailor-made tours. Vietnam is one of our newest destinations and I spent 6 months living there. I absolutely love it and now I get to design all of our holidays and send people there.
Vietnam is a really long, skinny country, so what I normally recommend is that people fly into Hanoi in the north and out of Ho Chi Minh City in the south, also known as Saigon. I absolutely adore Hanoi. It's probably my favourite city in Vietnam. It's so incredibly vibrant, there's so many motorbikes and just so much going on. One of my favourite things to do is to get up at sunrise and watch all the locals practice Tai Chi around the lake. And then from Hanoi, you'll be driven 4 hours out to Ha Long Bay, where thousands of islets pierce through the emerald water for miles on end. The best way to see it is on a traditional junk boat cruise. We work with a few that are lovely. You can stay for 1 or 2 nights, but I recommend 2 as once you've driven out there, it's nice to have more than 24 hours on board. Paradise Peak is one of the most luxurious junks on Ha Long Bay. If you stay here for a night or 2, you'll even have your own private butler on hand. If you've just got a week in Vietnam, I'd recommend seeing Hanoi, Ha Long Bay and then flying down to Hoi An in the centre. Hoi An is a really lovely town. It's got some of the best architecture, food and shopping in Vietnam. It's also got a beach just a couple of miles away, so you can cycle to the beach or stay on a beachside resort. It's the one destination in Vietnam that really has it all, so it tends to be popular with everybody, families and couples alike. It's got some lovely beach resorts. We especially love Fusion Maya, where every villa has a private pool and all your spa treatments are included. If you have 2 weeks in Vietnam, I'd recommend extending your time in the north and visiting the more rural areas like Mae Chau, which is just a 4-hour drive from Hanoi, or Sapa, which is a night train away. These areas are blessed with miles of terraced rice paddies, mountains and valleys. Our guides can help you get off the beaten track and take you on treks, bike rides or short strolls away from the crowds and other tourists and into the real rural heart of the country. There's some really lovely eco-resorts in these areas and we especially love the Topaz Eco Resort in Sapa, where all rooms have this view. If you have 2 weeks, you will also have time to see southern Vietnam and visit Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon, which is mad, fast and furious. You could take a tour of the city on a Vespa motorbike or visit the museums that tell the story of the Vietnam War. Or even take a day trip to the Cu Chi Tunnels, which has a warren of underground rooms where the guerrillas lived and fought during the war. But whatever you do in Saigon, be sure to watch the sunset from one of the city's many superb rooftop bars. The Mekong Delta is just a few hours' drive from Saigon. It is a huge expanse of rivers, streams and canals where the water is as wide as 2 kilometres in some parts. You can visit floating markets, observe the local trades and industries and walk or cycle through the fruit orchards. We work with some lovely boutique hotels here, or you can stay on a converted rice barge for the night. It's even possible to take a boat up the Mekong and into Cambodia to spend some time there too. The south has so many amazing beaches. There is Munay, Nha Trang and the island of Phu Quoc, which is a hidden paradise, as well as the island of Con Dao, which is home to the beautiful Six Senses Resort. It really depends on the time of year you are travelling as to which beach will be best for you. But with over 3,000 kilometres of coastline, beach lovers in Vietnam are spoilt for choice. When we design your holiday, we will consider your interests, what the weather will be like, and what hotels will be best for you. Maybe take a look at some of our sample itineraries online to give you some more ideas. and then give us a call so we can start planning a trip of a lifetime.